Let's have a little bit of fun. Bill O'Reilly had on Robert Jeffress, who's a Baptist preacher from Dallas, and they're going to talk about the war on Christmas. Listen to this.
Author of the upcoming book, Perfect Ending, Why Your Eternal Future Matters Today. So most of the folks you serve in Dallas and in the surrounding area, do they think there's a war on Christmas, Pastor?
They do, Bill, because they're well informed. And I would say anyone who ridicules you or Fox News for waging a phony war on Christmas is either extremely naive or intentionally deceptive. I mean, the fact is the war on Christmas is real, but Bill, it's a part of a larger war against Christianity that's being waged around the world. And yeah, it's true, we are not suffering in the same way as Christians who are being martyred in other countries, not yet anyway, but make no mistake about it, this is all part of the same war, and we've got to push back against it on every front.
Well, I don't understand that statement, because overseas primarily it's Muslim fanatics, jihadists, who are killing and persecuting Christians. But here in the United States, who do you think is behind the movement to diminish Christianity?
Well, I think ultimately, Bill, as a Christian, I believe that it is the kingdom of darkness of Satan who from the beginning
But who does he use?
has been trying to extinguish.
I mean, we know Satan works on some cable networks. He kind of flits around from one to the other. And we see him, but he uses people. Who does he use?
Well, he uses misguided judges.
That whole segment is embarrassing. He's trying to get you to say atheists. But it goes right over his head. The misguided judges and Satan himself? Really, Satan? Satan is waging the war on Christmas. Where is Satan's headquarters? Is it in Tuscaloosa? Is it in Rhode Island? Is it around by me in New York? And how does he do it? What does he do? So what does Satan go, as Bill alluded to, Satan goes into the body of Ed Schultz before he goes on air, goes into the body of Rachel Maddow, and then when she's on air talking about marginal tax rates, let's ban Christmas. Somebody take down the Christmas tree in Times Square. Yeah, I don't think, wait, is there a Christmas tree in Times Square? No, it's where the ball drops. You know, 30 Rock or wherever it is. Anyway, what are you talking about? Look, I'm tired of this where people say, it's my faith, so I can just inject any made-up bullshit I want and talk about it and pontificate about it. That doesn't give you a pass, son. If you're going to talk about something on national TV in a way to suggest that you're actually presenting information and you're saying Satan is waging the war on Christmas and here's how it works, okay? You're going to get criticized, and I'm going to criticize you, and you're going to have to deal with it. Just by saying it's my faith, that doesn't mean it's off the table of debate and we're not allowed to discuss it. I'm going to discuss it. And here's what I'm going to say. You're a lunatic. There is no Satan. There is no Lucifer or Beelzebub. There are no demons. There are no angels. If there was evidence for it, then there'd be a different conversation to be had, and we could have that conversation, but there's no evidence for it. So you can't assert it as if it is factual and expect us to not respond. We're going to respond. And by the way, I love the Fox Fair and Balanced News. This is what they talk about on a news channel. Oh, Satan is doing the war on Christmas. And final thing I'll say here, the only two facts you need to know about the war on Christmas: 76% of the U.S. population, Christians. What percentage of Americans actually celebrates the holiday of Christmas? 92%. Right, Bill. That other 8%, of which way less than that 8% actually is outwardly angry at the idea of Christmas, okay? But yeah, 8% of people, they're going to do a coup and take over the country from the other 92% of people, and that's the real war on Christmas that's going on. I don't even think they realize how silly they sound.